While growing your business, have you ever felt that setting and achieving goals can often be daunting? Well, the truth is, the traditional yearly planning cycle might leave you feeling a little overwhelmed and honestly stressed to stay focused and make significant progress. Would you agree? But what if there was a strategy that could transform the way you approach your business goals and objectives, and as a result, propel you to success in just 12 weeks? Now, this would be the ultimate game changer, right? Well, this strategy is called the 12-week year. I've used it and I'm going to show you how to use it as well. Let's talk about it.
Welcome to the Say Yes to Profit Show. I am Octavia Conner, a CFO who helps service-based entrepreneurs implement the financial systems, strategies, and solutions to increase cash flow, reduce taxes, generate wealth, and say yes to profits. Say Yes to Profits is a full-service accounting firm based in Atlanta, Georgia, but we service clients nationwide. Again, welcome to the Say Yes to Profits Show.
Hello, Profit Squad. Welcome back. I have a question for you. Have you ever heard of the 12-week year? Now, this book and strategy was developed by Brian P. Moran. When I first read this book back in 2020, 2021, I was absolutely hooked, I tell you. Here's the thing, as a CFO, I often recommend that service-based business owners break down their annual goals into the smallest, most achievable parts, right? Once the goal is broken down, they can then focus on achieving the smallest parts as quickly as possible. As they achieve each small milestone, it inches them closer and closer to the overall goal, right? This 12-week year strategy is similar and it's honestly a powerful methodology designed to help you accomplish more in 12 weeks than most do in an entire year. As a matter of fact, I've created a template to help you implement the 12-week year in your business. And I'm going to show you how to use the template in just a second. I want to give you a few key things that you need to be aware of before you try to go and implement the 12-week year. Because if you're not aware of these strategies, you may fail at it. And who wants that, right? So let's get into it. The first thing that you need to understand about the 12-week year is the paradigm shift that you must make. All right. This is so important that you make this paradigm shift because when you do, you're able to take full advantage of the 12-week year and the template that I created. Now, the 12-week year is a revolutionized approach that challenges the conventional annual planning cycle. So instead of waiting an entire 12 months to achieve your goals or even assess your progress, this methodology condenses one full year in just 12 weeks. Now, using this strategy creates a sense of urgency and it heightens your focus on your goals. Like, OMG, I am so hyped right now. Can you tell? This 12-week year for me, you all, was the ultimate game changer to making sure that we reach our goals faster. I even implemented the 12-week year at my firm, right? That is because this paradigm shift is designed again to accelerate the progress and ensure that your business stays agile in the face of changes and challenges. Honestly, it basically places you in the driver's seat of a vehicle that's going about 120, 150 miles per hour, but no one is going to get hurt. You or anybody else. What you're going to do is achieve your goals. That's basically the whole focus, okay? Once you've gained an understanding, you move to number two. You want to be clear on your goals, all right? And this is what makes the 12-week year so powerful. So, at the heart of the 12-week year lies the art of goal setting. Some people set goals, but they're not setting it correctly. All right. So let's be clear there. Now, by establishing clear, specific, and measurable goals, your 12-week year will become your roadmap for success. It makes you identify every step that you must take to reach your goals. And honestly, this is what planning is all about as a business owner. Oftentimes, business owners create these lavish plans that's not worth the paper that it's on, because after you create it, you don't even look at it. The 12-week goal breaks that cycle and allows you to stay laser focused on where you desire to go with your business. Now, I want to be clear about something, right? These goals that you're going to set for the 12-week year should align with your long-term vision, but be achievable within that short time frame. And as a business owner, this gives you a tangible target to strive towards, right? Now, speaking from experience, the 12-week year redefine how I set goals. It's not just about lofty ambitions, it's about breaking them down into manageable, actionable steps. This approach has significantly increased my focus, my energy, my overall productivity, not just for me, but for my company. And you'll see how this works in the template in just a second. Now, before I share the template, you must know that at the heart of the 12-week year is implementing and execution. Sometimes as business owners, we'll set these goals, but we're really not sure how to implement them or implement the action items to achieve them. Well, that's what the 12-week year is all about. The real power lies in execution, right? Emphasizing that. Once the goals are set, it is time to break them down into weekly and daily tasks by creating a step-by-step plan for how you're going to achieve those weekly and daily tasks. Now, the author highly recommends that you spend about 15 minutes every single week reviewing your progress at the top of the week, and spend about 5 minutes every single day reviewing your progress and setting your actions for that day. Now, this will prevent you from getting lost in the planning stages or getting lost in the day-to-day operations of your business. Instead, it positions you to move forward to achieving real results consistently and faster, right? The 12-week year also equips you with the tools to face obstacles head on. And that is so important as a business owner. We're not running, we're not scared, we're not hiding. We are going full force in achieving our goals. Can you agree with me? If so, leave a yes in the comment that you agree with me, okay? Now, here's what I need you to understand. I want to get really serious at this part here, because you want to make sure that you're using something like this to your fullest advantage. And so you want to make sure that you regularly assess and identify what needs to be adjusted, and be flexible in adjusting your plans, your tasks, and your strategies each day and each week. You want to adapt to the changes and circumstances, and you want to make sure that you overcome your challenges with resilience. And let me tell you a little CFO secret. Resilience is a key component of the 12-week year. You see, it's not about avoiding challenges, but navigating through them purposefully and with determination. This approach builds a mindset of adaptability and continuous improvement. And as you improve, as you reflect, as you assess, you will see that you will reach your goals faster, because you will do what you need to do in order to reach your goals. Now, I'm going to go over the template here. To access your copy, go to sayyesToProfits12weekyear.com to grab your copy of this template. Again, sayyesToProfits12weekyear.com. Let's go over the template now. Okay, so on the screen, you see the 12-week year template, right? When you first log into this or gain access to it, you're not going to be able to make any changes. And so you want to go to File and then make a copy, and then you will save it on your Google Drive, and you can name it whatever you want to name it. If you do not do this, you will not be able to access it because when you first click on it, it's going to be in view only. So again, go to File, make a copy, save it on your drive, then you should be good to go. Now, once you start with the 12-week year, the first thing that you want to do is identify your yearly goals. I highly recommend that you have no more than 5 yearly goals. You don't want to overwhelm yourself. You actually want to laser focus on the most things that you want to achieve, or say it this way, you want to laser focus on what's most important. What are the things that you need to achieve that's going to make the success for this year something that you will feel proud of? Okay, you don't want to stretch yourself and or your team too thin. So one, you're going to list 3 to 5 of the top goals on this first sheet. Then you're going to prioritize them based on how important they are, right? I also think it's very important to list the purpose of each goal. What is the overall why to achieving this? What makes this goal so important? Next, you will list the categories, right? And so I've already included some key categories: business, fitness, personal finances, self care. I think you should be able to edit this by clicking the edit button and adding as many categories as you want. All right. Next, your current reality. In order to bridge the gap between where you are and where you desire to be, you need to get crystal clear on where you are, right? And so you're going to put your current reality there with the whole goal of you achieving whatever you want to achieve. The next thing you're going to do is already think of the challenges. Be proactive about it. If this is your goal, what challenges do you foresee? By thinking about the challenges in advance, you can then work proactively to overcome them before they even have an opportunity to be a challenge for you. The next thing you're going to put are your overall benefits to this. And then you're going to reward yourself, or you're going to identify what that reward will be. Every step you take, every move you make, every milestone you reach, reward yourself. Listen, this business building thing is not easy. It is not for the faint of heart. So make it something that you can reward you and or your team when the goal is achieved, okay? So again, you're going to do that for about 3 to 5 goals for the year. Once that is completed, you will then go to the goal strategy. This is where you deep dive into the actual goal. Now, this is the goal for the year. This is the goal that you're going to focus on for the next 12 weeks. Let me be clear there, all right? So if your overall goal is $400,000 for the year, that means that within 12 weeks, you should earn $100,000, right? So you would literally put that here. Then you're going to put the challenges for just that specific 12-week goal. Then you're going to put the overall benefits. But you're not just going to stop there. With everything that you desire to achieve, there are milestones. And so even with the 12 weeks, what should be done by week 4? What should it be done by week 8? What should be done by the 12th week, right? You break down the small milestones and you list them here. And then as you achieve each milestone, you check it off. And when you check it off, your progress change. And then you check the second one off. And then the third one off. And then the overall, all of them. You've checked all of them off. It shows you have 100% progress. This allows you to hold yourself accountable for achieving these milestones, which will lead to the bigger goal, right? See how that works? Yes, yes. All right. So the next thing you do is list the strategy for each milestone, any additional notes here, the reward, and then you'll be able to look at your progress. All right. So that's the second worksheet. The third worksheet is all about breaking down the tasks. Now that we know the yearly goals, now that we know the 12-week goal, now what should you do every day and every week in your business? You want to list them all here. What needs to be done in week 1 versus week 5? You have 12 weeks here, hence 12-week year, and you want to list everything that you're supposed to do each day and each week. And then remember how I said at the top of each day, you want to spend about 5 minutes looking over your progress, analyzing what's due that day, so on and so forth. Well, when you list them here, you will connect the goal. And let me go back to this. So this says goal 1 through goal 7, right? If we go back here, you see goal 1, 2, 3, so on and so forth. So you're literally connecting that task with that goal, okay? Then you're identifying the frequency. Is this a daily thing, a weekly thing, twice a week, 3 times a week, so on and so forth, okay? Stay with me now. Once that is done, you will then select the day that it is completed. So if you're checking in every day before you start, that means if you completed this task yesterday, you're gonna check it off. And then you're gonna continue on that pattern. And then guess what? Your progress will change. Now, these progress meters here are set up by day. But you can, of course, change the formula if you know how to use Google Sheet. It's very easy, okay? However, you want to check it off as you complete it so that in the end, you have 100% progress. Because as you're making progress, as you're executing, right? As you're executing, you're getting closer and closer to achieving that overall 12-week goal. And then once you achieve that, you can achieve your overall yearly goal. Okay? Now, that's that part. Once you have done with 1 week, you will go in and you will reflect. Okay, you will reflect on the goals for that week. You will reflect on the results, what you learned, what you need to stop, what you need to start, and what you need to continue. I actually use this strategy with my CFO clients. It's such a game changer. What should you start? What should you stop? And what should you continue based on the results, based on what you learn? There are lessons and blessings in everything that you do. Your goal is to pinpoint the lessons and learn from them, look at the blessings and see how you can do that thing over and over again. How can you capitalize on the successes? All right. And so you're going to do that for each goal. All right. And you're going to do that for each week as well. And that is how you use the template. So to get access to the template, you want to go to sayyes2profits12weekyear.com. Say yes to profits 12weekyear.com. Get access to the template, use it today, and achieve your goals. Like, what are you waiting on? Say yes to profits12weekyear.com. Listen, Profit Squad, the 12-week year is not just a planning tool. Any and everybody can create a plan. That doesn't mean it's going to work. The 12-week year is a total mindset shift. By adapting this strategy, businesses can experience accelerating growth and achieve more than honestly you ever thought possible in a fraction of the time. And so, are you ready to transform your approach to goal setting, to planning, and to execution? If you are, you want to download the template and implement this today. Go to sayyes2profits12weekyear.com. Say yes to profits12weekyear.com and gain access to your template right now. So I hope that this has been helpful for you. If you have any questions or comments, definitely leave those below. Also, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button right now, and even hit that notification button so that you're aware next time I go live or another video is uploaded, okay? Hit the like and subscribe and notification button right now. And of course, this is Octavia Conner, and until next time, say yes to profits. Toodles!
Thank you for watching the Say Yes to Profit show. Make sure you download the resources given in this episode and follow me on Instagram at Octavia Conner CFO. And always remember, say yes to profits.